Segment because we begin Talk of Alabama this morning with a woman who can hopefully cheer you up. Joining us now is Gayle Lantz, founder of Work Matters and co-author of The Happiness Recipe, a #1 bestseller on Amazon.
Good morning, and if you're looking for ways to be happy at work, then this book is a must-read. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah. So tell us about the happiness recipe. What is it exactly?
Well, the happiness recipe is more of a movement. Everybody's wanting more happiness, and so the book represents different perspectives. Different authors and experts have compiled information to share their thoughts and expertise about what it takes to be happy. And my expertise is about happiness in the workplace, so that's an emphasis in my work.
I think we can all learn from that. I think everybody has their different struggles, whether you're a kindergarten teacher and have parents constantly emailing you,
or just bad kids,
or you work in finance and you're crunching numbers and people aren't, so how does it relate to everybody on the grand scale of things?
Yeah, well, when I work with different organizations, oftentimes they think that they have unique issues and challenges, but it is more global. It's universal. So being able to focus on how you can help employees be more happy actually creates a more productive workplace. So it's something people need to be paying attention to.
And I guess that's kind of like the top-down theory as far as starting with management.
Yes, leadership is key. Too many people think, well, what can I do to be happy here? And they work or they struggle and they don't realize that a lot of what's happening in the organization is directly reflective of the management.
So is that why people aren't happy, or does it have to do with them personally?
Well, it's a little more complicated.
Okay.
Yeah, there are lots of issues, but I think a lot of people are feeling like they don't have control over their work, or there's a lot of uncertainty in the workplace, so you don't know what's next and what the future will look like a year or two from now. So having a sense of control is so important for people to maintain happiness.
And I guess, why is it such an important issue at work to be happy?
Yes.
Well, research is showing that if you are thriving in your life, then it will transfer over to work results as well. So management needs to focus on how employees can be happy to get better results.
I wonder if that goes both ways. If you're, thriving at work, can that carry over into your personal life?
Yes, absolutely. So management needs to look at an employee as a whole person, not just trying to get the work done on a day-to-day basis.
Right, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So how do we create more happiness at work?
Well, one key is to make sure that you're focused on your strengths, what you do well naturally, because a lot of people are trying to force-fit themselves into a job that really is not well suited for them. So being able to focus on what you do well naturally is one key. And then another is to make sure that you're focused on what you can control and influence. Like we said before, there's so much that's out of control in the world of work. So focus on what you can influence personally.
Like your attitude or
your
something like that?
Relationships that you want to develop in the workplace, how you go about doing your work is so critical.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you mentioned there's actually some real recipes in here,
There
right?
are real recipes in the book. I am terrible in the kitchen, but there are some recipes. Each chapter has a little segment that shares insights about different aspects of happiness, and then a little recipe at the end of each chapter. Mine happens to be on friendship bread.
That's the one that you pass. Is it in the bag and you pass it?
Yes.
And you knead it and...
Yes, although I have a disaster story, so you'll just have to read all about it.
Okay. That's interesting.
Written in like a conversational sort of script form.
Okay. It is. It's
so
in an interview format.
Okay, so it's an interview format.
Yeah.
Okay. So other people have contributed to this?
Yes, national thought leaders and experts on the topic of happiness.
Wow, so how did you get all these topics combined into one? I feel like that would be a big task.
Well, I think it was. I was just a part of this movement, like I said, and happy to contribute. So it was put together very well.
Yes.
So have you found your happiness?
Well, I am working on it, as always, but yes, I think I'm definitely happy in the work that I do because it involves helping people get what they really want.
And that's really your passion.
It is. It is helping people achieve their goals and achieve what's most important in their work and life. Yeah.
I think that's big.
So how can people get in touch with you and get a copy of the book?
Well, the best way is probably just to go on my website, workmatters.com, and there you'll find information about the book and some other resources that might be of interest.
That's great. I think everybody could probably benefit from that. Maybe if you don't work, you know somebody who does, and can learn something from this.
Absolutely.
Okay, helping leaders think and work smarter. Go to workmatters.com for more information. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.